Hello and welcome to TTV News with some latest events in TayNinhTV province and across the country. Ladies and gentlemen, in his concluding speech at the 41st meeting of the Provincial Party Committee, Mr. Nguyễn Thành Tâm, member of the Party Central Committee, Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, and Chairman of the Provincial Business Council, emphasized that in 2024, the province achieved many positive results in various fields. However, these results still did not meet the expectations set at the beginning of the term. Therefore, it requires the entire political system to make a great effort to achieve the highest possible targets, creating a foundation and momentum for the next phase of the development.
Mr. Nguyễn Thành Tâm asked the party committee at all levels, sectors and localities to focus on mobilizing resources for economic development, especially implementing the programs and projects that drive growth for the province. It is necessary to continue issuing plans to concretize the provincial planning and focus on improving the investment environment to support businesses' development. Continue strengthening the public health system and accelerate the implementation of tasks to eliminate temporary and dilapidated houses for the poor household and the policy beneficiaries in 2025. Further post-administrative reform in association with the digital transformation, with a focus on prioritizing making citizens and businesses the center of the service and measuring the satisfaction of the people and the businesses as the yardstick for the quality and effectiveness of the service provided by the officials, civil servants, and entire political system. Regarding the party building work, Mr. Nguyễn Thành Tâm requires the continued effective implementation of the tasks and solutions for the building and rectifying the party. He emphasized the preparation for the successful organization of the conferences at all levels, leading to the 14 national conferences of the party, and the documents for the party conferences at all levels must clearly define viewpoints, orientation, goals, targets, the tasks and solutions that are appropriate to the actual situation and conditions of the locality, focusing on leadership and direction to develop their personal plan for the party committees at all levels, ensuring conditions of their prestige, competence and qualification commensurate with the task.
Ladies and gentlemen, in 2024, with the strong leadership and direction of the party committees and local governments at all levels, and the active involvement of the entire political system, poverty reduction efforts in TayNinhTV province continue to achieve significant results. The poverty rate in the province decreased by 0.19% compared to the previous year. A preliminary report on the review of poor and near-poor households in the province by the Department of Labor, Work Investment and Social Affairs states in 2024, the total number of poor and near-poor households in the province is 1,486 households, accounting for 0.46% compared to 2023. This is a reduction of 597 households, representing a decrease of 0.19%. Of this, 334 poor households, accounting for 0.1%, and 1,152 near-poor households, accounting for 0.36%. According to the review results in 2024, TayNinhTV City is locality. TayNinhTV City is the locality that no longer has any multi-dimensional poor households and also has the lowest percentage of near-poor households. Meanwhile, the locality with the highest proportion of poor and near-poor households in the province is Châu District. To ensure the effective use of mineral resources and meet the maximum demand for raw materials in the production of construction materials to support the socio-economic development of TayNinhTV province, TayNinhTV Provincial People's Committee has issued a decision approving the proposal for the exploration, exploitation, and use of minerals for common construction materials and pit in the province until 2030 with a vision to 2050.
And according to the proposal, TayNinhTV province will focus on exploiting minerals for the key projects such as highways, infrastructure projects connecting with the provinces and cities in the region, industrial zones and urban areas as per approved provincial plannings. Specifically, the proposal emphasized the areas where mining is prioritized and outlines the technical criteria for defining areas for mineral exploitation and exploration also. Additionally, the proposal clearly identifies the types of minerals and the demand for using minerals as the common construction materials in the period leading up to 2030. And recently, the Department of Construction of the province also handed over the proposal documents to 14 departments, agencies, as well as 90 state towns and the city. To download the proposal documents, organizations, unions, and individuals can visit the official website of the Department of Construction of TayNin, and the website's address of currently displayed on the screen of http sở-xây-dựng.tayninhTV.vn.
Ladies and gentlemen, officially recognized since April 2024, the Steering Committee for the Establishment of the Support Association for Martyrs Families of TayNin Province has actively mobilized enthusiastic and voluntary members to join the association. At the same time, it has closely coordinated with relevant agencies, units, and localities to effectively carry out various gratitude activities for martyrs, support martyrs' families, and arrest policy beneficiaries. At the same time, the Steering Committee has also actively completed legal procedures to establish the association. After a period of intense preparation, its first Congress for the 2024-2029 term was successfully held as expected. The first Congress of the Support Association for Martyrs Families of TayNin Province for the term of 2024-2029 took place on the morning of November 30th at TayNin Radio and Television Station Theatre. The Congress approved the association's structure, set the operational direction for the 2024-2029 term, and elected a 15-member executive committee for the 2024-2029 term. Mr. Lê Thanh Nam, the head of the steering committee, was appointed chairman of the Support Association for Martyrs Families of TayNin Province. The association will focus on promoting policies and guidelines related to martyrs and their families, implementing the Congress resolutions and action programs, and developing gratitude plans for martyrs and their families. It will mobilize resources to ensure effective, appropriate actions and enhance the association's organization, attracting new members and improving activity quality. The association will also cooperate in verifying martyr information, supporting families in correcting information, and bringing martyrs' remains home, visiting and assisting martyrs' families, and those facing difficulties during holidays and festivals. I hope that TayNin Support Association for Martyrs Families, along with the districts and the Department of Labor, Women Affairs and Social Affairs, will gather information from the families of martyrs, especially those who have yet to find the remains of their loved ones. Efforts should be made to help some families in difficult circumstances, and as we approach the end of the year with many families wishing to bring their loved ones' remains back to their homeland, I hope that TayNin Association will find ways to assist these families, particularly those from the northern regions, so that they can bring their children home more easily and quickly, complete the necessary procedures. The Congress resolution sets the goal to expand the association by 2025, establishing 3 sub-associations as the foundation already exists. Currently, there are 60 members in Yum Châu District, 27 members in Châu Thành District, and 14 members in TayNin City. This will be the first race of associations, and we aim to extend them to all districts by the end of the term, ensuring the association's activities reach every family. With the support of the community, the Support Association for Martyrs Families will continue to grow and develop. This is the clearest testament to the spirit of when drinking water, remember its source, a core value of the Vietnamese people, which will always be preserved and spread, contributing to honoring the noble sacrifice of the martyrs. The People's Committee of Taynan Province has recently issued a decision to implement the coordination mechanism for state management in consumer rights protection and in receiving and resolving consumer complaints, requests and feedback in the province, replacing Decision Number 14 dated July 15, 2021.
The regulation outlines the principles, content, methods, and responsibilities of coordinating state management in consumer rights protection and in receiving and resolving the consumer complaints, requests, and feedback in the province. And it emphasized that the coordination in consumer rights protection and addressing consumer complaints must be carried out proactively, promptly, effectively, fairly, and transparently within the scope of function, tasks, and powers defined by law. The coordination process should not cause the difficulties, inconvenience, or delays in injections, inspection, handling, or shifting responsibilities. Additionally, it should create favorable conditions and encourage the businesses engage in healthy production and business practices, as well as organizing activities for the consumer welfare. You can follow the detailed content on this decision by scanning the QR code displayed on the screen.
The Farmers Association of Zhengzhou District recently organized a campaign to promote the development of the collective economy in agriculture for its members across the district. At the event, speakers from the Provincial Farmers Association provided information on the party's guidelines, state policies, and laws related to collective economy in agriculture. They share information and experiences on cooperation and linkage in the production, processing, and consumption of agricultural products along the value chain and encourage farmers to participate in developing the collective economy. They also discussed the benefits of farmers joining collective economic models, providing advice, guidance, and support for members to establish and develop agricultural cooperatives, expand participation, and improve the quality of human resources in these cooperatives. Following the Prime Minister's Directive on Strengthening Running Prevention Control for Children and Students, the People's Committee of Taynan Province has issued a document requesting that provincial departments, agencies, and localities implement the directive fully in accordance with their functions, tasks, and content. Accordingly, relevant organizations need to coordinate closely with the Youth Union and the Women's Union in the running prevention efforts for children and students. Educational institutions in the area must strictly manage to ensure the safety of children and students and prevent running incidents. Additionally, all levels and sectors should collaborate to review and map out timely warnings for ponds, lakes, rivers, and streams that pose a running risk in the area. Measures for prevention and mitigation, such as installing barriers and warning signs, should be implemented. Investment in facilities to organize swimming lessons in educational institutions. Ladies and gentlemen, to enhance the general spirit of unity and physical fitness of officers and soldiers, the 14th Infantry Battalion under the 174th Infantry Regiment, the Provincial Military Command, has focused on developing various sports within the unit. Notably, the sport of pickleball has become a new trend with many officers and soldiers in the unit showing a keen interest in it.
And to create an additional beneficial recreational activity for officers and soldiers, since May of 2024, the 14th Infantry Battalion has sought the approval and started construction a pickleball court, providing an opportunity for physical exercise and fostering a spirit of unity within the unit. This is a sport that, although recently introduced to our country, is relatively easy to play and suits the physical condition of the officers and soldiers in our unit. The rules are also relatively simple to learn, which is why we want to increase the variety of sports within the unit and provide more space for the soldiers to practice. And recently, the 14th Infantry Battalion organized a pickleball sports exchange. The event attracted members from 357 pickleball clubs in the city and creating a fresh and exciting recreational space. The matches were lively and not only providing an opportunity to learn about the pickleball, but also strengthening the bonds between the military and the local people. When participating in the game, I played my best and won 2 matches and lost 1, but I gave it my all to exchange with the soldiers in the unit. It is also a memorable experience for our units to join in the sport. Building the pickleball court not only develops the sport movements but also contributes to improving the cultural and spiritual life of the officers and soldiers.
Turn to domestic news. Ladies and gentlemen, continuing the 8th session of the 15th National Assembly on the morning of November 30th, the National Assembly held a plenary session in the hall and voted to approve many important issues. Accordingly, the National Assembly approved the Juvenile Justice Law, the resolution on the establishment of Hue City directly under the central government, and the resolution on the organization of urban governance in Haiphong City. The National Assembly also discussed the draft law on digital technology industry, held a separate session to vote on the resolution on special mechanisms and policies to resolve difficulties and obstacles related to projects and land issues in audit conclusions, inspections, and verdicts in Ho Chi Minh City and Da Nang. In the afternoon session of November 30th, the National Assembly will meet in a plenary session to vote on the data law, the revised electricity law, the resolution on piloting commercial housing projects through agreements on land use rights or ongoing land rights, and the resolution on the investment policy for the North-South High-Speed Railway project, followed by the closing session.
To honor the lotus flowers and lotus-based products at night in Vinh City, Nghệ An Province, the Lotus Tourism and Culinary Festival took place. The event featured over 70 booths showcasing and promoting tourism, culinary, and cultural products along with the various lotus-related items. The booths were designed with traditional architectural style, with models depicting the homeland President Ho Chi Minh and the ancient Vinh City Gate. The goal of the program was to expand the connections and promote the tourism brand of Nghệ An Province and other regions across the country. And highlight of the event was the program Essence of Lotus Cuisine, with its display and introduced the 21 dish food made from lotus, prepared and presented by the artisans and chefs from the Vietnam Culinary Culture Association. And the festival has concluded today.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the context of globalization and the development of digital technology, Google has launched numerous initiatives to assist countries in promoting their culture and tourism. With support from Google, Vietnam is regularly appearing on the world's tourism map, attracting visitors from all over the world. Thanks to Google's platforms, Vietnam has become one of the most accessible destinations. With just one click, tourists can search for famous destinations, view detailed travel maps, and even explore the culture through highly realistic images and videos about Vietnam. Through promotional channels from those who have traveled to Vietnam, as well as digital platforms, we were able to organize our entire trips to Vietnam based on the information, images, and videos. And when we arrived, we were truly surprised by the actual images of the country. Google has been implementing several collaboration projects to promote Vietnamese tourism and culture on digital platforms. Since 2021, the Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism of Vietnam has cooperated with Google to introduce Vietnam's cultural heritage and scenic landscapes on the Google Arts and Culture platform. Most recently, the Vibrant Vietnam, a portrait of the people and culture of 54 ethnic groups project, has focused on cultural diversity, the community of ethnic minorities, and the connection between human life and nature.
I find it very helpful because people can see how beautiful Vietnam is and we can see on the internet how the country is. So it's very helpful.
It's a very effective method. Now we know how the country looks like and what we can expect when we come here.
As part of the recent official visit to the United States, the Vietnamese Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism delegation visited Google's headquarters and worked with its representatives in California, urging Google to continue supporting the promotion of Vietnamese tourism in the future. Almost everyone has a Google account, and we use Google Maps, positioning various products of ours on the Google platform, which is a great way to promote. Google's cooperation has played and continues to play an important role in promoting the image of Vietnam, its people and culture to the international community, while also supporting the Vietnamese tourism industry in its digital transformation and sustainable development. And that's all for today, TTV News. Thank you for being with us and goodbye for now.